out to the 26.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
On the move, it Smothers.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Manning on play action. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. The option, the keeper. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Nah, you just talk too much. I don't got to respond to everything you say. I'll respond to that, though. You just getting your possession back. That's what you're doing. Better hope you score. Better hope you score, bitch.
That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. 3rd down from the gun, Manning. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And in that goal line situation, awesome job by the tight end winning his one-on-one battle, making an easy target for his QB.
He'll try to tack on 1 more. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
The Volunteers will hustle to the line. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. Nice Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. A run for the quarterback. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Vols pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Picks up the first down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Volunteers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. There's a crease. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Motion from the wideout. Takes the handoff. It's Bishop. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Vols back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll move the wide receiver. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Touchdown, Volunteers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
The extra point here would tie the game, and they tacked on the extra point. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. They'll leave it with the lone back. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. One more snap coming before halftime. Here's Arch to throw. He's going to take off. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Turning it on. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Running inside, it's Gordon. Could be an alley, and he'll be smacked to the ground. The Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Just feeds the running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Gordon. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about it.
Right back to the well. Maybe some room here. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
And the Volunteers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. The offense changing the play. In the red area, it's Gordon. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. Snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Arch Madness. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Takes a shot. On target to the left. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to impose their will with the run. Got enough for the 1st. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. They go play action with Manning. Bring in the heat. Buried before he could blink. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Manning. Quarterback adapting. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They want that clock to run. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we could put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have two hands on it this drive.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Running behind that left side. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Second and long here, but objective number 1, keep that clock moving. Right back to the well. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. They'll send the tight end in motion. Booster. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his back in the middle. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. Holding his fourth quarter lead, and they're going to try to finish it off with a gamble on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
What a great stop by this defense. Way to bow your neck. Now you got a chance to give the offense the football back, go out, try to make something happen late in this game, and maybe walk away with the victory.
Arch is going to throw for it. Unloads to the right. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
And the defense drags him down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
He can't haul it in. Incomplete. He had him on the crossing route, and he dropped it.
After that incompletion, there's...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Manning to throw for it on fourth. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only 1 possession on 4th down, it looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's going to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. On 4th down, going to the air. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Looking for the score. Pass to the end zone, caught for a touchdown in the final seconds, and they're just a point away from tying it up.
And they desperately needed that touchdown. Now it's miracle time. We got to kick this onside kick and somehow find a way to boot a long field goal and maybe win this thing at the buzzer.
And they'll go for 2 to try to win it right here. And this crowd is deafening, trying to will the stop. They'll send the back in motion. Throwing Manning. The pass is incomplete. And the big gamble, the try to win it right here moment goes awry. They're still down by 1. 15 seconds to play, and if they have a last gasp, they have to recover this onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick. And David, we win the game.
And man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right, they put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
The Vols trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Looking to fire. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same.
And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown.
That is add the insult to injury. Running the football late, could have taken a knee, could have ran the clock out, but those stats count, those stats matter, and this handshake with the coaches might get a little more interesting.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this